Welcome to the North Film Festival. I'm your host. It's Caddy Boy Records. We're at the Producer Theater, and club here in New York, New York. Can you state your name and your film, please?
My name is Alina Avila Ko, and I produced and directed Artist Hope, Breast Cancer Reflections.
How did you come about the film, and what gave you the inspiration for it?
Well, the inspiration is my own life. I'm a 10-year breast cancer survivor.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And what happened was, after my treatment, a few years passed, and I was driving to Wynwood, which is in Miami, a place where there's like a lot of art, a lot of murals. And I looked around and I thought, my story isn't there. Like, they're pretty girls and graffiti, but my story isn't there. So I had like this vision that came up, and it was like this woman with mastectomy scars. And then I had other things that in that series. And then what I did was I put out a call to art for artists, and I looked at their work and their friends, that kind of thing. So I started to curate shows. So this was like before COVID, and then during COVID it was online, and then after that I thought, I'm making I'm making the exhibits, but how many people show up to these exhibits? So I felt that message had to be wider, cast a wider net, and that's why I put together like a little production company.
I love it.
Yeah, Art Garden Productions.
Okay.
And then it took like 2.5 years because I had the different exhibits, and then I would interview the artists. So, I wanted to make it for PBS, for public television. So in my mind, it's like 25 minutes. But then when I started to workshop it, they're like, no, the sweet spot's 15 minutes. So I had to actually edit, down to from 6 to 4. And then even when we made it 12 minutes, it was too long. So a lot of, it's like I felt like the artist should speak, and obviously I sent it around to different film festivals, and hopefully it gets into filmmaker, that's PBS. So hopefully it gets into.
Don't they have grants and everything for this type of, films and stuff like that you could tap into?
Yes, for this one, Artist Hope, I actually raised money from the breast cancer community, and what I'm to put together like a reel, and then send it out and see if there are X amount of grants that I want to apply to. Haven't been applying to them, but I want to apply to them. I just need to put together that reel, and with this, I wanted it to make something like 7 or 8 episodes, and from those episodes, then edit it down.
I like that. What made you come to the Northwind Film Festival? Because we appreciate you and all your work and your vision.
Thank you. Well, I sent the film everywhere, a lot, not everywhere, but a lot of festivals. And I thought, you know what? I'm from New York City, and I have friends here, and so I'm going to send it out. And I see that you're like, growing as a festival. So yeah.
We're growing. We have a lot of colleagues, and it's so great, and it's overwhelming. This is my second opportunity to do a podcast, and Darwin Rayner, who's the the top dog for the North Film Festival, he never sleeps. He works 24/8, but he gave me the platform to do it, so I had the luxury to do it. So I appreciate you. What do you have next besides this project? Is there another project that you have?
Another project that's called Friend of Life, and that project is semi-autobiographical. It's a fiction, and it's about a breast cancer survivor and her relationship to one man who comes back to her life, and also her mother as well. So that's something I'm developing right now, and I have a couple of locations. And I have so many ideas, in terms of doing documentaries, but this is a fiction.
So where can a lot of our viewers, and your colleagues find your film and short films and track you on social media?
Well, right now it's making the circuit, the film festival circuit. I entered it into a call for arts or call for submission to PBS. So I'm hoping they'll pick it up, and then at that point, actually they told me that if they do pick it up, it could still be at the circuit for X amount of whatever. So hopefully I'll be in the different circuits, and it'll also be on PBS.
And what's your social media?
Oh, my social media is Art Garden Productions, my company.
And that's on Google.
That is on Facebook and Instagram and X. And I have a website too.
What's your website?
My website is artgardenproductions.com.
You heard it here. I appreciate you for coming and chatting with us for a few, and I look forward to following you and seeing your other projects. Plus, I want to see the series once you get it all situated and completed, and I hope PBS comes through for you so that you can get the distribution that you need. And I thank you for coming. I appreciate you, me lady.